Hey y'all, welcome back to another Mini-Sode, where today we'll be talking about gunmetal. The story of gunmetal is something you've probably seen before. Scientists have invented jump gate systems that will allow travel between all the planets Earth has discovered instantaneously, with the main hub being constructed on the planet Helios. However, tensions began to rise between those who were to go to Helios and those who had to remain on Earth, and a war broke out, causing the Helios-bound colonists to escape and disable the gate link to Earth. For many years, the people of Helios lived in peace and prosperity, with any problems easily solved. However, the old jump gate to Earth is suddenly reactivated, and a massive armada of ships spills out until the ancient gate is finally destroyed. A war wages out between the Helians and the invaders for a few years, and it seems like Helios is destined to lose. As a last resort, the Helian government approves the construction of Project Gunmetal, a fully equipped, versatile battle mech to turn the tide of this war and defeat the opposing forces, and you're just the right person to pilot it. You can tell that the plot of Gunmetal is just something to move the game along and isn't really meant to be focused on, like most action games back in the day. But it's good enough to keep you interested as you channel your inner Robotech. No, I'll get to you later. Gunmetal is a third-person action shooter where you'll progress through 14 stages in your Havoc suit, completing missions such as defending convoys, protecting bases, and destroying enemy outposts and ships. Nothing really complex, but for those who aren't a fan of protecting any type of AI-controlled allies, then this game is already not going to be for you. If this is your kind of bag, then Gunmetal gives you the option to choose what weaponry you want before each mission, with newer, more powerful armaments unlocked as you complete missions, such as lasers, cannons, missiles, rockets, bombs, and more. The big gimmick of Gunmetal is the ability to transform the Havoc suit into a jet and back again with the push of a button, with each having their own attributes, like the jet being faster but having no shields, and the mech with shielding but walks like a truck. Mastering the changing ability is key to winning these missions, as you'll need to switch up your weapons on the fly when facing the multitude of jets and tanks that head your way. Thankfully, the controls for both the suit and the jet modes are very smooth, especially with changing back and forth, with just a few exceptions with movement, like the mech moving a little bit after you've stopped pushing the analog stick. There's also an auto-aim button, but it's not handled very well, making you just want to stick to manual aiming. Refilling your health and ammo is also a little cumbersome. Enemies don't drop any kind of pickups, meaning you have to fly back to the recharging base in a stage every time you're in the red. This wouldn't be that big of a deal if the bases weren't so far away from the action that if you try to go refill, the allies you're meant to protect could probably die instantly. Lastly, Gunmetal, at only 14 stages, is kinda short, and there isn't much replayability to it. Hell, you only unlock the end credits with an art slideshow for your troubles, but these are just little nitpicks of mine. Graphics-wise, Gunmetal looks decent for its age. The ship and vehicle models look pretty cool, with the Havoc suit going for a cool Robotech-inspired design. The stages, on the other hand, are very bland, with your standard field, ice, and desert environments. However, there are destructive objects like trees and buildings, so that's cool. In the audio side of things, the music is decent, but nothing memorable. Thankfully, you can import your own music instead if you'd like. There really isn't much to say about the voiceover though, mainly because the only voices you hear is your general giving you briefings and the ship's navi system letting you know if you're close to death or have auto-aim on. That's really it. Nothing special here. Overall, Gunmetal is a fun game for those who like action games and don't have a problem with escorting and defending allies, but the short length might steer some gamers away. The good news is that Gunmetal is really affordable to pick up, ranging for about $3 to $5 at most, and at that price it's definitely worth playing. You can even get the game on Steam for dirt cheap also if you're not into collecting for the big green but still want to play it. Either way, it's an alright substitute for Robotech. No, I said later. And with that, this is the Dolly Popka. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.